Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Last Year, the #1 most out-of-date podcast in the world. I'm joined once again with my co-host, Andre Khan. True pleasure to have you.
True pleasure.
You may notice that there are 3 things of water here. I got you a second.
Wow.
Sometimes it seems like you're a little thirsty.
Thank you.
It's really good to stay hydrated. Like, genuinely, water is like one of the most underrated things on this planet. And like, every single morning when I wake up, like I just chug. Like I just go straight to it. Cause like, it's just one of those universal things that like everybody says is good to do. So I like it.
Yeah. First of all, that sound probably wasn't audible by Bennett that I just made, but I wonder what that sounded like for people watching the video.
So like a gurgle or something?
Yeah, it was like an involuntary gurgle. Like somehow that
wait.
water created some kind of like pressurized system of something that came up.
Wow.
And anyway, yeah, water is very good.
Right.
And in the past, I've like tried to get myself to drink more, but I don't know. I don't drink that much water.
Yeah, I think
that
you
bad?
told me that. I think that might be a little bad.
Why?
I think it's really good to be hydrated. I just think it's good for your body. You know, that's what I hear.
What though?
For what?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe your liver? I don't even know.
I doubt it. You don't need to drink water.
Do it.
So these, like, I'm not gonna drink anything.
Oh, okay. I
Just
see
kidding.
how it is.
I drink when I'm thirsty, but I don't drink if I'm not thirsty.
Really? I feel like you're probably not drinking enough. Like, how often, I forget, do you get headaches ever or not really?
Sometimes.
Okay, it's probably because you're not drinking enough. I really rarely get headaches, and I think that's mainly because I don't drink water. Just kidding, because I drink a lot of water. But yeah, like, sorry, it's true. It's like literally any person who claims to know a lot about health and like living a good life and whatever, like the one thing everybody agrees on is drink like a lot of water. So I think it's the move.
Or what if you just drink when you're thirsty?
That could work, but I feel like for most people that's probably not going to give you enough water.
So you're saying drink when you're not thirsty?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I think the more that you drink, like if you drink a lot, it'll start to become like you'll just start to be more thirsty. That's how it works for me. Like if I get used to drinking like multiple bottles of water a day, then it's just natural. It's like because I get thirsty, I guess. I don't know. It's been what, like 2 weeks since you're on the pod? Does it feel like it's been 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Good. Because I remember last time you said it felt like it'd been a few days, but it'd been like a week, I think. And you've been writing everything you've been doing, is that right?
I did for a whole week and like 2 days. So
Nice.
not the full 2 weeks.
That's awesome, though. How
So-
was it?
Good. I have a lot of stuff.
Ooh.
I don't know if I should just like read it all.
Yeah. I think, why not?
Okay, maybe I'll read one day, and then we'll stop, talk a little bit more, and then later on I'll read the next. That way it's not just reading for like 10 minutes.
All right, that's smart. Got to think about the retention.
Okay, so... Oh. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Okay, Sunday, October 20th, which is like one week and 6 days in the past from now.
Okay.
Because, yeah, like tomorrow it would be 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right. I'll take your word.
First of all, I'm reading now. First of all...
All right, I got it.
No, but after I say the word banana, that the words that I'm saying are coming from this phone.
Okay.
Banana. First of all, howdy future Bennett and future Andre. And howdy even more future Andre and howdy even more future Bennett. Today was awesome, very enjoyable. First I woke up around 8:30, got ready, and went to the church meeting with my family. After we went to a breakfast restaurant named Jimmy's Cafe. It was really good and has a lot of photos and decorations everywhere having to do with different famous people named Jimmy/James. Because James is basically like Jimmy, I guess. I learned more about what my brother did exactly in Florida, and I watched some soccer. I watched Jamal. I can't remember his last name, but he's only 17, and he plays on Barcelona. He has a net worth of 133 million. My brother and I realized I Show Speed is only 19, which is crazy because I definitely thought he was a year older than me. After that, we went home. I put away my clothes and watched a little YouTube. Pretty soon, it was time for my brother and I to go to our lifeguard training. We got there about an hour early, but we clocked in and did our online training. There were a ton of guys in the basketball court dunking, and they didn't even look that tall. Ian and I laughed about it. We went to in-service, and Thomas wasn't even there. The head guards were saying you could either choose to play water polo or hide and seek, getting paid, of course. My brother and I chose water polo. We played for about 2 hours. It was really fun, very tiring. I really liked the people who were playing it too. After I talked to Isaiah and he told me about the classes he's taking, he's in ME. I told him I'd give him my old Calc 1 test for him to study. I feel really happy to be able to do that because I remember how intimidating the first Calc classes at UNM. I'll give them to him tomorrow probably. I also forgot my bag in Johnson, and Isaiah helped me unlock it and get it. I told him about the car, and he told me about his Jeep Rubicon. My brother and I drove home, and right as we were getting out of the car, Summer got to our house. We hugged her and went inside. Summer and my mom made delicious Middle East-style food. We all laughed and had a good time. Summer said Breaking Bad is really good. I showed her a picture of Patrick Ewing from my mom and I's trip to Vegas, and she loved it. I showed her the car, my camera, and my photos. I told her about circuits. It was very nice. I also texted Jose to ask how he likes New York. Show Bennett funny text. Finally, I charged up my iPod and found some very old nostalgic games and videos. I found one of Christian and I at a soccer game in 7th grade. The men's soccer team doesn't even exist anymore. I'm going to send it to Christian. And then I took a shower, and now I'm writing this in bed. I also did some OD's homework tonight. Okay, good night, future Andre. Remember to always be grateful for everything you have.
That was awesome. That was incredible.
Thank you.
That's inspired me. I'm actually going to do it this time. I think I said it last time, but this time I'm actually going to write what I did. Mm-hmm. That's so cool. Yeah. I love that you said hi future you guys. I think that puts a whole different spin on it.
Yeah.
And it's funny. So you might have noticed that this room looks a little bit different because I'm in process of moving in. No big light. I'm trying just natural today. But anyways, so I was cleaning out some of these drawers, and I found this little, I don't know what it was, this thing that had batteries in it. One battery. So I pop it open. There's a battery in it, and there's this thing folded up, and I'm like, what is this? Would you mind reaching into that drawer? I think it's in that one. Is it? Maybe it's not. Wait, do you see a piece of paper in any of those drawers?
No.
All right, maybe I'm tweaking. Oh, here it is. So, bro, this is wild. Okay, so this was inside of it. It's a folded up piece of paper, and it says Friday 20th October 2017. And it's from this calendar thing that Josh had ages ago. Bro, let me read you what's on the back. Hey, future Bennett and Josh. So, how's life? Don't forget to watch Adventure Time again. It's so good. I don't know, something. Hope you like new house if you have one. Maybe it's close to Bosky. Josh switched schools and we're fucked. LOL. By the way, Josh is gay. JK, LOL. October 30th, 2017, and then I put dash good old days.
Wow.
So that was from over 7 years ago. And that was so cool for me to find this. I just think it's kind of funny that you decided to read that and type that, and it's a very similar thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how I thought I was gonna find this. It was in I was not far from just getting rid of the thing that it was in, because I don't even know what it's for. but it was a really cool find.
Wow. Yeah, that is cool.
I'm gonna send like a video to Josh to show him like that I found it. But
let me see if I can find I think I emailed it to myself. The video of Christian and I in 7th grade.
yeah, Ronaldo.
I think it
Playing
was
soccer.
No, we were at a soccer game.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's one of the earliest videos I have of like me and like any of my friends, because I didn't have a phone up to that point. And I still didn't have a phone. I recorded it on my iPod, and I rarely brought my iPod like anywhere. And so I didn't have a phone up until like 8th grade, which is when there's like videos and stuff. But I don't know, I'll try to find it later.
Yeah, but it's super cool that like, I don't know, just that you wrote all that. Was it like as detailed every single day, or it kind of went down?
It went down and then probably back up.
Okay.
Do you want me to read another one?
Whatever. Sure.
Okay, I'll just read one more.
All right, yeah, I'm glad. It's cool that you said like today was like a good day or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I feel like that's awesome. Like,
well, I think once you start to write stuff down, you realize that your day was actually pretty good. And like, you did do a lot of really cool stuff. And like, so Monday, October 21st, I started the day by eating a burrito my dad made in the morning. I got my stuff ready and left the house with my brother. He drove to school. We got to the tea lot pretty late. By the time I got to class, I was like 20 minutes late for class. Luckily, they weren't going over any new material, just practicing source transformations. It was pretty confusing, and I could tell the whole class was confused. I then went to Dane Smith and got some help from my math professor on the homework. Then I went to the gym and played basketball for about an hour. Then I went to my math class. After my math class, I went to photography and realized I forgot my camera in my first class. I listened to the presentations of the people in photography, and then I worked with Noah and took some photos of him, and he took some of me. I have Bennett my shorts for his class. After that, I went to the sub and worked for a bit. I got hungry, so I went to Family Tea House and got the spicy chicken and watched the Stradman while I ate. This was very relaxing and fun. Then, as it started to get dark, I walked back to campus and went to the library for a bit. When my brother was ready to go, we went home, and Summer and Anton were there. We are with them, ate, and Anton showed us some awesome photos. We talked about Anton's law degree that he's getting right now. Anton is really nice and genuine. Summer really enjoyed petting Monet. Ian had to leave to go do homework. Summer and Anton tried to convince us to come to Jordan. I would totally go if I was in charge. Anton showed us photos of him and Elise riding horses on a 3-day camp trip in Jordan. There were wild camels. It sort of looked like Mars, very deserty like a movie. But after they left, I took a shower, lifted some weights, did some abs, and now I'm writing this. I'm feeling a little fatigued from the week already, which isn't good, that it's 1 a.m. right now, and I have to get up in 5 hours. But I did the best I could. Overall, it was a good day. I have nothing to complain about. I never do. Just have to stay present and grateful always. Good night, future Andre. Past Andre is proud of you.
That's awesome. This is fun.
Yeah.
I like acting out every single thing you say. Do you write it all like at night, or do you write it throughout the day?
Usually at night.
Okay. I guess that's a good like memory exercise as well then. Because like you really got to remember what you did and stuff. That's very chill.
Yeah, and I think it's good, like, it helps you be grateful, like, at the end of each day to, like, reflect on what you did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll probably start it up again.
And also, I know I texted you this, but to me, from my perspective, it seems like time is slowing down a little bit for you. And, like, you did say it feels like it's been 2 weeks since, the last podcast, which that's a good sign. You're at least, like, interpreting time at, like, a normal level now. Like, I feel like this is good. This is great.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, and it's weird for me because, like, is it the day you gave me your shorts or the day I gave you them back? Because both of those feel like a really long time ago for me.
I think the day I gave it to you.
Wow.
So that was almost
It's like
2 weeks
ages
ago.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the topics I have for today is Chromacopia, the album. Because we listened to it, it dropped just like a bit ago. I don't know. Has it been a week even? Not quite. I think it's been like 6 days or something. There's 5 days. That was like a fun experience, like for us to just listen to it together, and like, yeah, I just love like when new music comes out, and like especially like from Tyler the Creator, it's super cool. Yeah, and then oh yeah, one thing that I did, I went like a whole day without using my phone, which is like, I probably haven't done that since I don't know 7th grade or something. It's really weird. I did still have my watch and like iPad and computer, like, but I try not to be on the internet unless it was for like school. I think I did that successfully. Yeah, it was a pretty weird experience, but I would definitely do it again in the future. But like, yeah, maybe not make a video out of it, or like just be really prepared so that I'm not like using so much brain power on like recording myself, because it's really one of the best things about it is just like just kind of chilling out, like not worrying about stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, during the period where my phone was like broken and I was using my iPhone, which like had like 20 minutes of battery time.
Yeah.
And like the stuff you could do on it was extremely limited. Like I had no apps or anything. Like all I had was like text. And it didn't even have storage to take photos or anything.
Damn.
And the text would like, even the text like wouldn't work. But during that time, it was really nice because I couldn't use my phone because I knew it would die really fast and I needed to preserve the life to like call people like my brother and stuff. So yeah, I definitely understand the way that felt. And I sort of wish like things weren't so dependent on, like I guess they're not super dependent, but you do sort of need like a phone and like a smartphone, because even with a flip phone, I feel like that would be somewhat hard.
Yeah.
A lot of people text and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, you can text on flip phones.
All of them?
Probably most of them. I don't know. I think probably some are a lot harder than others because some have the full keyboard and some it's like 1 through 0, like 1 through 9 and 0. So you have to like press 1 3 times for the letter C.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible. But or you could get a pager. That might be.
I guess that would be pretty fun to get maybe one of those ones where it like slides and then you can still type.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see how much those cost.
What would you guess? I'd say only like $120 or something.
I would say 100.
Yeah.
Slide phones with keyboard. From Amazon.
It's gonna be 90.
You can get one for, wait. You get the smallest mobile phone
In the world?
for $23.
That isn't even the smallest one. I've seen a smaller one. It's crazy. There's one that's like, it fits like in your finger, like print or something.
Here's a slide mobile phone for $30.
That's not bad.
And I bet Amazon isn't even the best place to look. Like,
But
I bet like
I think it's like, can you like access your email through that?
I mean, I don't
Can
know.
you watch?
But I don't even know if you need to.
Can you watch speed stream?
You can
through
do all that on your computer.
Oh yeah. Well, then why do you even need a phone?
And it also has navigation. Wait. Maybe not.
Encouraging you to use your phone while driving.
Well, you need a phone to contact people.
Do you though? Like,
Yes.
why?
Like for safety and stuff. You definitely need a phone.
I'm not entirely convinced.
Right.
Like, I think it's a good idea for most people. But like, there are definitely people that don't have phones nowadays. Like, not a lot, but I'm sure like there's some old man that like will not get a phone. He doesn't want to adapt to the times, and he's fine.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Better off than most of us.
Exactly.
I'm really considering this.
Like, what, getting a flip phone or getting rid of your phone?
The flip phone.
All right. I think that'd be awesome. Maybe I should do that. Just kidding. I would either keep my phone or totally get rid of a phone, but I don't want to do either of those. Just kidding. I want to keep my phone. But for social media, I think I am interested in like only. Let's see. Better watch my words here. I don't know. I'm interested in the idea of only having Instagram for like a month per year, and during that month, I just post like everything that I've wanted to post that year, and like that way, it's just not even a part of my life for most of the year, if that makes sense. But there are like things out in the world that I like seeing on Instagram. Like there's certain people that I like following, and like it's nice to know what's kind of going on. I don't know. I think I'll probably just continue to limit myself and like try not to get sucked into the world of Reels and TikToks and all that. Yeah. Are you still considering like deleting your Instagram?
Not as much.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have regretted it if you did on that one podcast?
Maybe a little bit, but
it's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question. You're not gonna like this, but it was generated by ChatGPT. If you could thank your past self for one thing that you did, what would it be? I didn't even think about answering this, so. Oh, also I forgot. We should probably dap up.
That was very painful.
Yeah. Are we accepting it?
No.
It's crazy because like for the last, I don't know, 2 years or something, we have a pretty good, like, I feel like 90% of the time, first dap is very clean.
Mm-hmm. I think it started to sort of go downhill once I had this weird bump that developed on my hand. It still hasn't gone away.
Has it gone down at least?
Maybe a tiny bit, but still pretty decent size.
Maybe you could show it to the audience in case there's a doctor in the watching.
You can't see it, but...
Have you gotten it, like, checked out, or?
No.
Okay. Because I know Sean, maybe I shouldn't out his public records on this, but, I don't know. I don't know if that's something to be concerned about. I'm not a doctor. I'm going to the dermatologist soon because I have like this sun mark on my face, and like I should probably get it checked out. So I'm going like in a week or something.
Huh. Yeah, I have a ton of stuff I should probably get checked out.
Yeah, no, now's a good time to like realize that and like take care of it. Nah. That's funny.
I can take it.
Nah, fam. Not this one.
Goatee?
Huh?
Goatee?
Oh yeah, goatee. Wow. What do you think? Do you think it looks even? Do you think it looks like messed up? Like,
I think it looks even.
Okay.
How long have you had it?
Like a day. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna keep it for very long.
So you're just gonna shave?
I don't know. Maybe I'll do a mustache. I don't know. Or maybe I'll clean it up like a little bit more. You know what I was looking at?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's like weirdly difficult for me to like shape this. Like,
How did you do it?
I just took like a razor and like I just went at it. I just didn't really think about it too much, I guess. I don't know, and I don't think there's any one right way to do a goatee. Like, cause like if you see from the side, it looks kind of weird because it goes like that, you know, like.
I think it looks fine.
All right, cool. I've gotten differing opinions, so that's cool though. I'm glad.
I have a picture of me when I had a goatee for a little bit.
Oh, really?
For like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I've seen this. Should I throw it on screen?
Sure.
All right. You gotta send it to me so I can put it on screen. Bro,
No.
did I already tell you about this? Like the podcast where we were seeing like your muscle progression and muscle loss in quotes. Like editing that was so funny. I was laughing out loud because like
They all look the same.
yeah, well kind of. But more, what's even funnier is like I think I totally misunderstood which months were what.
I
So
think-
it's
Yeah, even when I was sending it to you, I think I might have mixed them up. So
it's just like January, February, October, like something like that.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's all in my mind, and it just depends on the lighting and stuff.
Yeah, and you just need to bulk. Just kidding.
I
But
do need to bulk.
I need to bulk, like no joke. I'm working on it. I should start weighing myself because I have no clue what I'm at. I know, like, what was it, like a month ago? Damn, it's been a month. Yeah, I think a month ago, I was like 129 pounds, which is the lightest I've weighed in like probably since I was like 14 or something. You find it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see it. Yo, that looks pretty good. That's sick.
Yeah, that was also the trimmed version of my beard.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looked nice and like uniform, and I was thinking maybe I should do that.
Let's see if I can find one before I like trimmed it.
Okay. Wait, so it has now been what? It's been 7 weeks. It's either been 6 or 7 weeks that you've been growing that now. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because this is episode 7, I think. Yeah, I'm starting to lose track.
Yeah, I don't
no
know
clue.
either. It's all a blur. I had 2 tests this last week.
Oh yeah, how did they go?
The first one probably went really bad, but I think most people did bad, and I don't really need to do as good in that class because I got like a 95 on the first test, and like I think the average was like 60 or 70 or something.
Wow.
So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I'm in good shape in that class. And then I think so. And then the math class, I think I did also good again because the guy Clint gave me all his tests and those saved me.
That's good.
So the third exam was almost exactly the same as the exam again.
Good.
So
Nice. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad. Is that like a weight off your shoulders to be done with those for now?
yeah, there's gonna be the last phase pretty soon.
Really? Like finals or like?
No, exam 4.
Okay. See, I'm lost. When are finals? Like.
I don't know.
Okay. Never mind. We're both lost. Just
I mean, probably December because that's when we go on break.
checks out. Ooh, can't not wait for break.
Yeah.
Really so chill.
And roti.
And roti. Kai Cenat is live right now. I just got the notification. Yeah, he's doing Mafiathon 2. It's kind of weird to think that at the time people are watching this, he could be doing a third one, because it's a whole year later.
Wait, and is the Mafiathon, does that just go 24 hours every day?
I'm
for a
pretty
month?
sure it's literally nonstop for the whole month.
That's cool.
Yeah. And yeah, I feel like the part of me that like just wants to be like productive, like just getting stuff done, like making videos or whatever, it's like that's like the dream to like literally just be making content like nonstop 24/7. Like so I think it's pretty cool that he's like actually doing that. And like I'm sure I don't really watch it, but maybe I will this month. I'm sure it's actually entertaining like pretty much the whole time, even if he's asleep. Like there's probably people like dancing around in the background or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be very weird because probably like how weird that would feel to every second of the day. You know, there's probably like a few 100,000 people watching you.
Yeah. Would you ever do that?
Yeah.
For a whole month?
Maybe not a whole month, but I feel
10
like that'd be
days?
fun to do.
Okay. Like a week?
Do you think he's gonna like go places and just, or is he gonna stay in his house?
Yeah, I think he's, I don't know, it's a really sick house. He might be staying at the house, but, so he had Lil Uzi Vert on for the first day. I think he's gonna have a ton of guests the whole month. And he just dropped an album, so I feel like it was smart for both of them to just like promote each other. I saw some clips that were pretty funny, and then it looked like maybe in the backyard they threw like a concert like for the new album, and like that's awesome. So I think they're gonna be doing tons of stuff, but probably mostly at the house. Yeah. And I think in the first day, they got to like over 100,000 viewers or something. It was something pretty big.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's pretty sick.
Have you watched any of it live or just like replays?
No, I haven't. Just, yeah, replays and videos and stuff. Yeah, I watched Speed. I watched him stream the night of Halloween. I didn't really pay attention a whole lot, but like it's just a lot of screaming and stuff. So he was going through like a haunted house. Yeah. Let's see. Another thing. So, okay, yeah. At the beginning of the year, I don't know if you remember, but I posted a video on YouTube titled like I don't even know what it was titled actually, but in it I had like 5 or 6 goals for myself for 2024, and one of them was posting 52 videos like on my channel, and I've posted something like 27 or something, I don't know. So there's 59 days left in the year, and I still need to post like 22 videos. So I'm gonna do my best. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just start today. So it's 59 days, I think 22 videos, maybe, oh no, 25 videos. But I don't want them to be like total trash. But that's probably gonna happen because it's like almost every other day that I'm gonna be posting. So yeah, it'll be like a fun challenge, and like it'll definitely get me posting more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool challenge.
Yeah, the first one I'm finally reacting to Johnny Pancake's new video. At this point, it's not even like new, but yeah, and I'm trying to give him like some advice, even though I don't really know what I'm talking about.
I just did mine because
Nice.
I guess I didn't do it last night, and I just got a notification that said I was out of streak freezes. So if I didn't do it today, I would have lost my streak.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I forgot to finish it. I also, I really rarely use streak freezes or whatever, but just on Wednesday, I had to use one.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't mean it. I didn't use it on purpose, but.
And you started doing that when, like, Duolingo?
Oh. I started doing it like right at the beginning of college, so it's really weird, but it's been a while. It's been it's 800 and let's see. Jeez, this takes so long, bro. Okay, it's been 806 days.
Wow.
So yeah, like 2 years, a little over 2 years. Yeah. And how long has your streak been going?
I think like it says 207 today, but like add that to the 90 I had before like my phone literally broke, so I couldn't do it.
Okay, wait, 80?
90.
But 80 now?
No, 207 now.
Wow.
So
So you had like almost
300 or
300
so a day.
Dang, that sucks.
Because I actually think I remember possibly either the night or like the early. Wait a second. The time we went to the hockey game, you and I and Sean.
That's when you started?
I don't know if I started that night or I think that was very early on.
Okay.
So.
Huh. That feels like a long time ago. I mean, I guess that was like a year ago then.
Not quite.
Okay.
I don't think.
Wait, because 207 plus plus 80?
I think that was like the beginning of the semester, the beginning of the spring semester, like last semester, I think.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Or was
The
it
beginning
before
of
the
the
break?
beginning of last semester, spring semester. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes total sense. Um. Oh yeah, like so. I've kind of thought this for a while, and I'll probably stick to it. I don't know. I'm gonna get to a 1,000 day Duolingo streak, and then I think I'm just gonna quit. Like, because for the last, I don't know, 300 days, it's been purely just to keep the streak. I'm not learning anything. I'll be real.
Are you progressing in the lessons?
So I was technically progressing over the summer very much, but it was only so that I could like rank up on the leaderboard. So I was trying to get to like the highest league, and like
Every lesson you do, that's progress.
I don't know. I usually just redo like the first lesson. There you go. Just expose myself in 720p. But I just thought I'd keep it real.
You may as well just, like, if you're going to do that, you may as well just do the next lesson. Like, you get better at something.
Well, that's so yeah. For most of the time, I was like actually progressing. And then like, I feel like there was a time, I don't know when it was, but like, it was just like I was pretty busy, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this early lesson just to get the streak, and then I'll do like progressing the same day. And then it kind of became a habit. But then like, I swear, I was like learning and like actually progressing. And now I'm not. Now I'm completely stagnated, and I'm like back to the basics. But hey, it is what it is. And it's funny because like, yeah, I walked myself into a bit of a, well, okay, I could probably do like the most advanced lesson I could possibly do on this app. Like I could probably complete it right now. I do feel confident enough. But the main reason that I was progressing was, yeah, to get the XP so that I could level up and get into the higher leagues. But
how high of the leagues did you get?
I don't even know. Maybe gold. Just kidding. I don't know.
Sapphire?
Emerald, maybe?
Oh.
Is that above sapphire?
I think so. I think I've been in sapphire and maybe emerald for a few days.
Okay.
That's the red one, right?
Ruby?
Oh.
Maybe I've gotten, I don't know.
Yeah, ruby I think is above sapphire, and then maybe emerald's above ruby.
I don't know. I think the highest one is obsidian or something, which, does that even make sense?
I don't know. But you should try and get it, though.
You should try to get into Grand Champ.
I'm down.
What do I think I would have to do?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
Like, would you have to do, like, a lesson every, like, hour or something?
Oh, more than that. It depends. Like, because in order to get to wherever I was, like, what I was doing was, like, for 5 or 6 days, I would just do basically nothing. And then it was very strategic, though, because then I'd take my double XP, like, potion or whatever. And so I'd have 30 minutes to, what I would do is skip ahead exactly one, like, chapter or whatever, so that you get, like, 100 XP. And you have to do it, like, correctly, so, like, you have to actually be able to do it. So, like, if you think about it, it's, like, actually getting me placed, like, where I should be. But, like, ideally, you do that at the beginning. Like, you like, figure out what your skill is, and then you slowly, like, increase, you know what I mean?
Yes. Wait, so how did you do that again?
Do what?
What was your method?
Okay, so every week, you know, the leaderboard closes, and then if you're at the top 3 or whatever, you move up. If you're at, like, the bottom, however many, you move down.
And I never understand who these people, like, in your, like, group are. Just random people in the world that, like...
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why are there only, like, 10 people in, like, the South?
I know, yeah. They could be bots. I don't know. I was always, like, thinking the same thing, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe it's, like, people physically close to you. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, basically, like, I had been doing that method just, like, without using real money to, like, get as much XP as possible. And to try to basically, like, yeah, like, make it look like it was going to be an easy win, and then I just go flying up with XP and, like, overtake the top few people. But the issue came when I still had many leagues to get up, and I've been on the last chapter for like 5 or 6 months or something. And so I could just finish it, but like it feels weirdly special. So maybe I'm kind of waiting for the like around 1,000 or something. But I know it's so dumb. Like everything I just said in the last 15 minutes is like some of the dumbest things I've ever said and done in my whole life. But there it is.
All right.
I'm a damn fool, and I've been played by the system. But yeah, like that's why around day 1,000, I think I should quit, because it's really just kind of a waste of my time. And like I'm all for learning music. Like I want to continue to get into like making music and stuff. Like I have like a lot of plans to actually do so, but and that's why I started doing it on Duolingo. But it's just, I'm surprised, like I'm almost at the end and I still feel like there's so much to learn, and I don't know. But just like a lot of things, it's like what you put into it is what you're gonna get out. So like if I stop just doing the like easiest lesson I possibly can and start like challenging myself, of course I'm gonna actually learn more music from it.
Yeah, I can't really tell how much German I've really learned, but...
Can you say something?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Ich komme aus Frankreich.
Yeah, that sounds great. Did you say, can I eat those French fries?
Nah, I said I come from France.
Oh, really? Damn, I was way off.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
It's pretty cool. I feel like the only reason I was doing it is just like, because I think it's good to know another language, and like I've been taught Spanish like my whole life, and like I feel like I know a decent amount, but I don't really like Spanish.
Really?
So I was like, I don't know.
You just pissed off like half of our demographic. What are you doing?
I don't know. I like.
Just kidding.
No, I like Spanish. I just wanted to learn something like that wasn't like directly like sort of all around me.
Yeah. Something that's impractical.
Yeah.
Just kidding. But I know what you mean. And you're just expanding like what you know and stuff. And you know what, Andre? You here today have inspired me to do 2 very specific things. One, I'm done playing this like crazy easy lesson every single day. I'm done. Mark my words.
All right.
I don't know how I can prove it to you all. Maybe I can't, and that's fine. So that's one thing. Unless it's like 11:59 p.m. and I'm stressing. And then second, you know, yeah, for the next week, I'm gonna write what I do every day, because that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of, do you want to get back into reading?
Sure. Do you
All
want
right.
me to actually read it, or do you want me to just like go through it and like look for things that would be fun?
Hey man, it's up to you.
All right. Tuesday, October 22nd. First, I got up and ate a bagel. My dad took me to school so that my brother could sleep a little longer. I went to toy first class. Typo. Blaine teased me for the Giants losing to the Eagles. Then I went to Centennial with Kevin, but he went to a study room, so I went to look for my camera. I went to the Einstein's building to get it out of the classroom, but there was a class there. I decided to wait outside of the classroom for the class to be open so I could check. While I was waiting, Rayanne walked out of the classroom and I said hi. After I went in and the camera wasn't there. I went to Kahuna Lost and Found, and I gave the person my number because it wasn't there. I talked with the people at the bottom of the Einstein's building, and she told me what other professors teach in that classroom after my class. I went to the social sciences building to try and find the office of the professor that teaches after my class. I asked at the front desk, and she said she remembered someone bringing in a camera. She emailed the professor because she wasn't there, and she said she would email me to tell me what she said. I already asked around at the print room and the tech support room in Dane Smith, and I didn't know where else to look. I was already late for my class. I was sitting on the bench outside of the social sciences building when I got a message from someone named Kate, who has my camera. She was in Simpson Hall. I went there and thanked her. Apparently, one of the professors gave the camera to her for some reason. I asked her if I could take a photo of her because we are doing a portraits project in photography. She said yes. After that, I went to the gym and played basketball. I played in the main gym. Then I went to La Posada and ate and did homework there for a long time. Then I met with Ian in the library and we went home. I started my homework early while Mom and Dad went to get food. They brought back pizza and Liz came over. I finished my math and went to bed around midnight. I also lifted a bit.
Why is that after you go into bed, may I ask?
No. It was more implied that...
that you went to sleep after lifting?
Yes.
Huh. Would not have drawn that conclusion.
Yeah.
So what day was that?
This was Tuesday.
Like last Tuesday?
The Tuesday before last Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And for all you at home listening, that's last year's Tuesday, but like 2 before that. So the day this is on, but like 2 Tuesdays before that.
Yeah.
I think.
And then Wednesdays is really short. Wednesday, October 23rd. I woke up, ate a breakfast sandwich, went to school with my brother. We were both late. I got to my class and they were just watching a YouTube video. The professor wasn't even there. I left and went to lift in the gym. Then I went to the library and got a coffee at Blake's. This made me very jittery. I did some math and I went to math. After math, then it picked me up and we went to Valle de Oro for a photography field trip. It was basically a bunch of open space. They drove us around while we took pictures. Then the whole class drove in a line to Nicholas's exhibition. He had a dog whose back legs didn't work. It was abstract art paintings. Then Bennett dropped me back at home, got ready for the meeting, and drove with Dad in the BRZ. Went home and did work dynamics. Went to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. There's 5 more. But it's fun to read these back.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything else you did this week?
I balanced the federal deficit.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm just playing. I don't know. Oh yeah, well, I mean, jiu-jitsu is fun and intense. I was kind of already telling you about it. It was very fun. Yeah, we did like King of the Hill. There's like 2 different like sparring things going on, and like it was very fun. Like it was awesome. It was just like once somebody would get tapped out, then somebody else would just come in and replace that person, and the person who keeps winning just keeps going until they're too tired and they get tapped out or whatever.
To the death.
To the death. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I guess besides that, I've just been slowly moving stuff in here. I think on Wednesday I just started bringing over like a load of stuff per day. And I'm pretty excited. Like, I already like how this is like going, like,
Whoa.
You know what this is?
Those old backpacks?
Yeah, they are.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is it? All
That's
that?
a lot of bags.
Gold?
A little bit of gold, a little bit of substances that I cannot name on this YouTube channel.
Ah, I see.
I'm just playing. Yeah. What I can say, what I will say, is that they are going to be in a YouTube video that I'll probably post in the next 6 months.
Yeah. So this is the house you're moving into, right?
Yeah.
And are you like gonna be sleeping in this room?
Probably not actually. I'll probably be sleeping in like the office, so I'll like literally only be in there. I mean, just whenever at night, and then like when my mom uses it, like I won't be in there. Yeah, it's a very like I'm hyped. Like this is like an awesome setup. Like
Yeah.
a room to like film like literally anything in. And I was like when I decided that I was gonna move in, I was thinking either I would sleep in there or I just get like some tiny like mat that I could like roll out and like sleep on it, or even a little cot. Yeah.
Did you like sleep? Because this whole time you've slept on like a mattress on the ground at Sean's, right?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
It was a good experience. I'm glad to be. I'm almost done with it. No, yeah, it's pretty nice. I'd say it's just like, like maybe a little gross if like you get concerned about bugs or anything, like, because it's like there's nothing separating like you from the ground. But it was nice. It took like a day to get used to or something because it's just like the ground. Like,
And you got used to it though? Like
yeah,
it wasn't
very
uncomfortable?
much. No, it became really nice.
Because I think like bed frames are like designed to like have a little bit of give.
Yeah, they are give and like air flow and
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad that I did it. Like, it was fun. And yeah, it's kind of weird to think that I only have like 4 more days and then I'm like out of there. Like, wow, that's like a little chapter of my life that's just peace. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. But yeah, it was definitely fun and like really good experiences. And yeah, it's been fun that we're doing like the short film stuff like every week. Like, I'm so down to keep doing that because it's fun.
Yeah. What did you guys talk about yesterday?
So yeah, Tyler joined us. So he gave us some of his ideas, which were pretty cool. Yeah, one involved like going into what's it called, like a drainage tunnel or something like that. That's fairly dangerous. So we'd have to like, go when it's not going to rain and stuff, or else we might as well call it there.
Well, what is the idea?
Something about, well, ideally we have 50 people like running up this like really steep incline. I don't remember exactly what the idea was.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds like our super cool setting. And I feel like just the setting itself is very intriguing. It's called like Hell's Back or something. Hell's Den, maybe.
The spot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, it's off of like I-40 and like, I think it's close to the river actually. Yeah, I'd never like heard of it or seen it before, but it does look pretty cool. And then there's this part where there's like a metal like cage, if that makes sense, and like there's no way to get through it. And so I think there can be some really scary, cool scenes that we could do where like, because you can get to it like a different way. So if somebody's in there and it's like something's chasing us or something, and they think they see light and they like climb up and they're like, yes, like I'm good, and then they're like, oh wait, there's literally no way to get out, and your arms could like go through it, and then we could just have something like come and like grab the person or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And did anyone else come up with any ideas, or you just listened to Tyler's?
I think none of us really came up with anything else.
And did you write anything?
Not really. I mean, I wrote a few more ideas, but yeah, and Tyler's like physically writing it, which I think is smart. Like, I just feel like that's like a good way to get ideas out.
Yeah.
And then we just watched a bunch of like Goblin videos as per usual.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, so what is this day?
Thursday.
This is Thursday, October
24th.
Thursday, October 24th. Let's hear it.
Alright. I woke up, ate nothing. My dad dropped me off at the basketball hoop. I went to class. Blaine was making some funny jokes. Then I went to the library, and did 318 until I had to go to 318. I literally paid no attention. I saw the guy in front of me playing Clash Royale. I downloaded it in class, and now I'm on the Clash Royale grind again. It's annoying because when you get a deck good enough to beat the bots, you get a real person and immediately lose. Then after that class, I went to Centennial with Kevin and Miguel and did circuits for a long time. Miguel kept using this somewhat annoying phrase when he'd get a problem right. He'd get the problem right and say, cinema, in a fancy way. He'd be like, cinema. Like whenever he'd get something right.
Cinema.
Then I met Andus at the gym. Got a pump in. I also gave Isaiah the Calc 1 test in the sub. I let his girlfriend, because I met his girlfriend. I went back and played some ball and cesto. Then I went to La Posada with Andus. There was this outdoor thing with food and drinks. I hopped in line and got food. There was chili rellenos, beans, and other Mexican stuff. I went to sit down. I was like the only person sitting down. Maybe the party hadn't really started yet. My brother went inside. He couldn't find much he could eat. Austin from photography said what's up and walked right by as I was taking a massive bite of chili rellenos, and I nodded but didn't say anything because I literally couldn't without food falling out of my mouth. I thought maybe he'd thought I was being rude. Then a few other people came and sat next to me. Doe came and sat next to me, but then he had to leave. My brother came over and we ate. Then I saw Bennett and Alyssa. They were in line getting food. I took a picture of Andus and sent it to him. Right as they were about to have live music, my brother and I left. We waited for the shuttle and went home. When I got home, I started submitting old photography stuff that is overdue. I played some Clash Royale and ate some cereal. Then I shut my ojos and let Connor Jacks take the wheel.
That's awesome.
He was kind. I had some cool and scary dreams. I had a dream that our house caught fire and burned to the ground.
Kind.
First, I noticed there was so much smoke outside I couldn't see through the windows. I was the one who noticed the fire and told my brother and mom. My dad was in the bathroom. Luckily, we all got out. I went across the back wall, and my circus professor was the neighbor, and she let us stay with her. I think while we were staying with her, a gang showed up, and they were being very threatening. I think we may have fought them. My brother may have died, which was a scary and traumatic part of the dream. Later in my other dreams, my brain sort of clarified to me that he didn't die, which was relieving, but I still didn't know for sure or if it was real or a dream. All of a sudden, Sean, Bennett, my brother, my dad, and I were getting ready to take a trip to New York to play in some kind of sports event. Next thing I know, we're at a tropical resort and the pool. Bennett, Sean, and my brother are in the pool. I jump in and do the pencil dive. I hit the floor pretty hard. We all just swam in the pool. That's all I can remember. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah,
that is legendary.
That was a funny day.
Yeah, it's super cool, like, just to hear your perspective on, like, certain things. Like, when you sent me that picture, like, I was like, Brody, why didn't you just come say hi? Like,
well, I would have. I took a picture of you because I thought that was the first thing I thought would be funny to do. Yeah. And then once I sent it to you, I looked and you guys were just gone. Like, where did you guys go?
Wow. Yeah, we went to the dorm to eat there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I didn't, like, know we were going to do that. So, like, I probably would have just, like, ate out there. But, and also I was very confused by the picture because, like, somehow you couldn't see Alyssa, which I thought she was, like, right in front of me from the angle you were at. And then I did not see that dude behind me, and he's just, like, looking right at the camera.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty intimidating.
A lot of photos I take, there's people just looking at the camera. I've sort of noticed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've recently tried to stop, like, if I send a picture to somebody that has people in it, like, I try to, like, cover their face, which is definitely, like, I don't need to do that. It's, like, over the top. Yeah, but, I don't know.
All right, should I finish this off? There's 3, okay, 4 more. Should I read them, or?
Maybe just, like, whatever you think is most, like, interesting about each.
Okay, so Friday, I didn't go to my first class. I ate some yogurt. I drove the BRZ to school for the first time.
Oh, wow.
And I met my brother at Johnson, clocked in, did some modules, got Chinese food, got some clothes out of my locker, and then I took the bus back to South Lot. And then when I got back, Scott Reynolds and Alicia were over, and I had a few sips of some expensive wine, and I did some circuits homework. And then my brother and I went to Dominic's metal show, and we missed his set by a little bit, and then I took some pictures of Dominic and the other band guys, drove home, ate some salmon. I finished my circuits homework, Ian accidentally deleted/corrupted my SD card. So I spent the rest of the night trying to get them back. I started watching a movie about time in bed. Then I shut my Ojos and met Connor Jax in the dream world. And Saturday, I woke up late. I started doing homework because I have a lot of homework. I ate outside with the fam. Ian had already gone somewhere, and I'm not sure where he went, but went back inside, did some homework. I skateboarded a little bit, played some Clash Royale, did some more homework, watched a Bruce Springsteen documentary with my dad. Then I took a shower. I went to Shandu's house to pick him up in the BRZ. And it was his first time riding in it, besides just in the back seat when I was going like 5 miles per hour on our street. And then so we saw Venom: The Last Dance. It was pretty good. Sean was cramming on an essay. He showed me this new light he got, which was pretty cool. Then I dropped Sean back off at his house, and my parents were already asleep. I brushed my teeth, and went to bed, and had a splendid night's sleep. I had some cool dreams, but I can't remember what they were. And then Sunday, I woke up, got ready for the meeting with my fam. We didn't eat anything. My parents left, and my brother and I drove the Mazda. Then we went to Taco Cabana with the Valdezes, and they told us about their time in Europe and Spain and Italy, and brought back really good memories from my family's vacation in Europe. At that time, when we were in Europe, I was very proactively trying not to worry about things and enjoy the moment. It worked, and to this day, I feel like that was one of the happiest periods of my life. I'm beyond grateful to my parents for taking my brother and I on that amazing trip. And then we went home, my dad and I watched F1 racing, and it was very fun, and I want to watch more of it. And then I played some NBA 2K and Rocket League, and I took some shower, ate some food my parents got from the neighborhood party while I watched In Time, and then I started doing math and went to bed around 10 and watched some more of In Time. And all right, the final day, Monday, I woke up, so this is less than a week ago now. I woke up and Ian was running really late. I didn't want to be late to circuits, so I didn't go. I ate breakfast and started doing homework. I had to cram photography. I had to take 2 self-portraits and then listen to podcasts. I did that while doing math. Then I went outside and put the camera on a timer and took a photo of myself really far away on a bike. I said bye to Dad and drove the BRZ to school. I parked at South Lot and got to school with enough time to edit and submit my photography photos in Danesmith Hall. I went to class. He told us what's going to be on the test possibly. I went to photography. We showed each other our photos. Austin was sort of being a little obnoxious and talking over people, but that's okay because I think he was just nervous. But his photos were very cool. Everyone's were really cool. Then we went around asking strangers if we could take their photos. I took a photo of a skateboarder chap and the guy who works at the Indian restaurant. Then Bennett and I went back to class and we took photos of people to make it look like a school portrait in the Lightroom. Then I went with Bennett to Family Tea House and I got calamari. Bennett wasn't using his phone the whole day. He was also making a video out of it. Then I took the shuttle back to South Lot and got in the BRZ. I stalled it pretty bad when I started it because I forgot it was in first gear when I started it. Usually I park in neutral. Then I went home and watched some of the Giants game with my dad. He left to go pick up Mom at Del Norte Sports and Wellness. I kept watching the game while doing math. The Giants were losing. Then Mom and Dad came home. Mom made hot dogs and we watched more of the game. I knew the Giants were going to lose sadly, so I left to Jack's house where the fellas were listening to Tyler, the Creator's new album. We listened to it and watched a ton of funny random YouTube stuff. Then I left and went home and showered and went to bed. And that is officially the end of the Chronicles. One week and 2 days of my life.
Wow. You should write a book. Like, actually, that'd be a kind of cool book. I guess that's what a journal is, right? It's kind of like a book of, like, what you do.
Yeah. Definitely about forgot to
chill
break these
out.
things.
Yeah, in the future, I'm gonna just require you put that shit in your pocket.
Nah, son.
That's sick. You need to chill out. You need to take it down a notch.
What's this?
It's to hold like a phone. That thing.
Mm-hmm. That's sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, November just started. This is day 2 of November. Do you have any like goals for yourself? Like, do you want to like keep writing what you're doing? Do you want to like not like fail any tests or anything? Because I feel like that's a good thing to think about. But yeah.
I don't really have any goals. Just trying to improve myself a little every day.
Cool. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Just do new things, and that's pretty much it.
That's cool. I felt inspired to get like a physical calendar because I don't know, I've just never done that before, and like this sounded like a really nice way for me to like organize what I'm doing and stuff. So I got like a whiteboard, and I'm excited. Like it was fun to like just write out like some stuff I'm doing this month. And yeah, so I'm just excited to move in here and get on the YouTube grind because I gotta post like every other day basically. So I think it'll be fun. Yeah, and I should try not to fail my marketing class as well. My one like semi-real class, I'm like bombing it right now. I was doing good, and then I missed an exam on accident, and then I missed another big thing. So now it's gonna be a little down to the wire. But that's why this calendar is gonna be good because now I can like write down when stuff is due, so I'm not gonna forget. Because that's the big issue for me. Like,
Yeah.
I just been getting lucky up until that point. Like I just checked Canvas. It just happened to be like the day that an exam was due or something.
That's.
So it was chill, but it's not working anymore. Yeah.
Well, your Canvas doesn't give you like notifications because you could probably set that up.
I probably could, but I don't even care enough to. Like,
You could have a notebook where you write all your assignments and stuff. Or I
Yeah,
guess
that's
a calendar
smart.
works too.
yeah, I did that in like middle school, and it was helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Do you think there's anything physical or non-physical that we should add to this podcast? Like, Amelia, like when she was on it the first time, she was saying somebody could like, I forget what she said, like put something on the wall or something. It's a cool idea.
Like every time.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a cool idea. What if? This might be kind of dumb just because, like, this is already a time capsule, so, like, it'll be cool for us to watch. But I was about to say we could, like, each time, we could write just, like, a little message to our future selves. Maybe it's just our future selves, like, a month from now or something. But
We could have a box that we put here. We could put something in there.
Something there. That's a cool idea.
And we don't open it until the first episode drops.
Interesting. Like, why? Why? Because, yeah, no, I like this box idea. I think that's interesting, but why would we wait till when the first episode drops?
Because, like, that's going to be for almost a whole year.
But, like, yeah. But, like, to me, it's like, I mean, the video is going to be, like, cool to see in a year.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's true.
Like, I feel like if we do the box, we should either read it literally the next episode or just like a month later or something.
Yeah.
What do you think? Or do you think of another idea?
It would be cool to, decorate the wall somehow.
With notes?
Or anything, I guess. See it gradually progress over each episode.
Yeah. That would be sick.
Or maybe you could, like, over the course of the week, you could do something every day to this room, and then, like, each podcast, it would be like really different.
That's true. Like, so
You
like
can
basically
completely
make
renovate the room like every week.
7 little changes, or
No, like completely renovate the room, like new furniture.
but once per week or 7 times a week?
Once. That way the set is completely different every week.
I am gonna have to veto that one.
All right.
You got anything else to say, bub?
No, I don't think so.
You want to finish that off while you're at it?
Oh, no.
I
I
insist.
don't need to. Thank you, though.
I will be
I'm like a
drinking some
camel.
more. How long you got till you die of?
I'll never die of thirst.
Okay.
Like, even when Sean and I went on this hike on our trip, it was like probably like 8-hour hike, and I didn't have I only had like a sip of like Manny was in that class.
That ain't right.
Yeah, Manny. I had a sip.
Easy to sip a man.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was pretty thirsty when we got back, but besides a tiny bit of uncomfort, nothing wrong with that.
I think there's probably some issues with that. I just don't think you're ready to admit it.
No.
One of these days. Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
I guess we could, like we usually do, we could say like one thing that, or I guess I already sort of did, but is there anything you are like thinking about doing that you're not sure if like you will, or anything you have a question for your future self or something?
Let's see. All right, I'm not going to ask you a question because that doesn't make sense.
I mean, there could still be something you're wondering.
Oh,
like
that's
something
true.
That's on your mind.
That's true.
And you could do that. Like you literally could do that.
Do what? Ask
That's
a question?
Pretty good That's a pretty good idea. You could basically have a conversation with your future self and edit it in a year.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. Like somebody's done that with like a 20 or 30 year gap or something, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm just not interested. Like just because it's like been done, I don't know. I'm not super interested in it.
All right.
And like, but yeah, as a practical sense, like, yeah, maybe I'm not gonna ask you a question because, like, because the point of asking a question is to get an answer. I'm not gonna get an answer.
All right.
But if you prove me wrong, like,
do whatever you want.
all right. Just gotta shoot some ideas down every now and then. Can't let this guy get too happy. JK. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't have a question, but yeah, I hope you have a great time moving into this house and making a bunch of videos, and spending time with your family and your friends. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to move in and stuff. Oh, I see. Okay, maybe I'll ask a bit of a question. I don't know if it's a question. I hope you ran. Yeah. Okay. I hope you ran another marathon. I think that'd be awesome. When the Duke City Marathon was happening here, just like last month, I was feeling like, damn, I wish I was doing it. And then I told myself I'd do it next year. And yeah, I hope you did. Because I think it's a really cool thing, and I am very like grateful that I completed a marathon, but I don't feel quite satisfied yet because I walked a little bit of it. So hopefully you did the marathon and you were able to run the whole time. Maybe get under 4 hours, that'd be good. Yeah. I think the New York City Marathon's about to happen. I don't know when it happens, but I think it's always in November. Casey Neistat, did you watch his video last year after the marathon?
Maybe.
Okay, it's so good. It's called like, it's something with Sisyphus, and it's like one must imagine, Sisyphus happy, something like that. I can't remember what the title was, but it's a really cool story about him running marathons over the years, getting into a crazy accident, like a motorcycle accident, being told he'd never run again. I might be making some of this up, but long story short, like even though he had at least one, maybe multiple kids, and he has a body that's aging, you know, he still has managed to like take his time down, and I think he ran his fastest time ever like last year, which is really impressive to me. Like just because he's gotten older and he's gone through so much like physical trauma, I guess. And he's like committed to breaking 3 hours. Last year he got like 3:01 or something crazy, and he gave it his all. But I sent you a video. It's like the no wave plan, because everybody knows him in New York, so he spends like the whole race waving. So this time he's not going to do that, and the energy that it takes to wave, he's going to put into running, and that should shave off enough time. So I'm honestly like very hyped to see it.
Do you know what his best time is?
3:01, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that probably would work.
Yeah.
Probably a ton of things he could do to conserve energy.
Yeah, like not drinking water.
Yes.
See.
Or he could like shave all his hair off. That could take off a little bit of weight.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Like body hair and head hair.
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm satisfied.
Me too.
Cool. Should we do one more dap?
Sure.
Thank you so much for watching. It always deafens me a little bit when we do it right, especially in this
Wasn't quite
corner.
right.
It wasn't, but the echo's still like. Watch this video. I'm gonna make him put it in his pocket next time. Hydrate.